Hey everyone, this is the Orchestrator, a SaaS solution designed to always give the best model at the best price automatically. And this is our team for the hackathon. We have Rahel, Divine, Ahmed, Dazol, and Jordan. So the problem is that right now, most developers do something called vibe testing. They write a system message and choose a model and pray that there is no edge case that's going to break it. And this is really expensive because models like GPT-5 can be, well, really expensive. And it's also really hard to maintain if you have a ton of workflows, of language model workflows, each with their own system prompts and parsers. In addition, providers can just downgrade or alter their models, and they're not going to even tell you. And this will get noticeably worse as cost cutting becomes the focus for a lot of providers. So we need something to address this, and that is the orchestrator. So it'll pick the most cost efficient model automatically. It'll be one unified API to unify your model choices, your prompts, your parsers, and custom code, and will be monitoring any downgrades and seamlessly switch models if that's the case. So how it all works is through our SaaS solution here. I'm just going to create a new project and I'm going to name this sentiment analysis, and we're just going to be doing a small little example. So let's say I want to use a language model to classify reviews. So I'll set review as an input, and I'm going to add a couple of examples. One review is going to be, I like the product. And what we want our language model to classify it is as like. And then maybe somebody else says, I'm not sure about the product. And then we'll classify this as dislike just for this use case. And I'm going to go ahead and save first, and then I'm going to click Optimize Prompt. And right now we've selected Llama 3.3 70 billion versatile, and what it's doing, what the model is doing right now is, or rather, it's generating code to call this model and to try and satisfy these examples. So here the code is generated to satisfy these examples. And all I'm going to do now is just click Run Test. And so here we see it's generated like, and it's generated neutral. Okay, so here we see an issue. So I'm going to click Reject for this one and Approve for this one. And so here we see that reflected in our leaderboard, Llama 3.3. It's got one approved, one rejected, but it's our leading contender for now. So it's going to be the chosen model. And in the future, these tests are going to be run automatically every week for a use case to make sure that the model is aligned with your test cases. Then how you integrate this API is you just copy this URL into your workflow, and then you just pass in the review that you want to assess, and then you'll receive the response. So why is this such an improvement? Well, non-coders and subject matter experts can use this, and they can enter this process to ensure that the language model is delivering on the expected value. As for the roadmap, we're going to be adding a monthly subscription model. We're also going to be adding more models because we support Grok, Anthropic, and OpenAI. We want to improve our optimization feature, and we're going to be targeting developers and vibe coders through LinkedIn, Reddit, and social media ads. Thank you for listening. This has been the Orchestrator.